When you row down a boat called life, when you are driving a vehicle, a car, an automobile called life, you should take the hard road. It is because the easy road will not get you anywhere. The easy road, the hard road. It's like choices, the easy choice and the hard choice. And when you are rowing down in a vehicle, when you're driving down in a vehicle called life, you should forget about easy road, which most people don't do. Most people go for the easy road, and then when they find themselves against meager results or negligible results, first they curse everything, and then they try to find results, then they try to find fault in others, and in the end, their story is obsolete because they haven't done anything. And to do something, you need experience. It's when when it comes to hard choice. So I have seen in my own life that life gives you the easy and hard, both the choices at the same time. And when you take the easy road or the easy choice, I have already um, encapsulated the results that your story is going to be obsolete for the lack of experience, and the experience can be gained only by the hard choices, because the hard choices leads to hard work or tough actions and challenges and storms. And this is how this hard choice, the painful choice, is going to help you gain some experience, and that experience is going to be meaningful or relatable, and or or both. It only it is only matter of uh, how the story unfolds. So this experience, the and or the remuneration, that's how your own experience can be monetized. And this is the case, this is how it happens in life. um, just take the example of a surgeon. If a surgeon is going to be a way heavier entity, I can say a driver, a simple public bus driver. And now you have two people, the one with the easy choice and the one with the hard choice. And the man with the easy choice, he slept his way through the training, and the man with the hard choice, he drove around the circuit made for the training. He drove around the city, he drove around the meadows, he drove around the countryside, and in all those painful and hard and exploratory experiences, exploratory activities, he is this person is now capable of driving a public bus with safety and reliability. So, judging by the parameters of his exploratory activities, about his hard choices, his training, and the the personal pursuits around he made to um, make his driving good. So the hard choices help him gain experiences, and his experience can be monetized. Now he is a person who can be, who is responsible and who is reliable to be given the charge of a public bus. In the same way, when you are in a life, so if you go down the easy road, if you make the easy choices, your results will be negligible and your story will be obsolete just because you don't have the experiences. And if you don't have the experiences, life will not monetize you. It is same as evolution. So this evolution or the cruel selection thing, which Charles Darwin spoke about, Charles Darwin and Alfred Wallace, and after that, many anthropologists and evolutionary biologists. So the selection thing, it works the same way. You must have something to be selected. If you don't have something that can be selected for life and that can be passaged through, that can be transmitted, uh, passaged through, or transmitted down the generation, your genes or your, I would say, your family will not pass the selection test. Or if family can be um, a way bigger entity, I would say you as an individual, you won't be selected against just because you don't have anything to stand against. And if you had fought enough, because life desired this thing, if you had fought enough with that fight, you would have grown stronger, both physically and mentally. This is how the Newton's law works. Newton's third law, that for every action there is equal and opposite reaction. So if we are going to pump up in a gym, your muscles will grow stronger. Same way, if you practice meditation or you solve puzzles or mathematics, puzzles or maths, your mental caliber, your analysis, your quantitative aptitude, it will be become stronger. So this is how this Newton's law works. If you put actions, there will be something in returns. So I would say this is because Newton spoke about uh, this third law in terms of astronomical objects, and in terms of the living entities, the living objects, I would say actions and results. The results might be delayed, but you need to keep acting. The actions need to go through. The actions need to be made. Now, when I relate actions with choice, this is this is where a major difference comes in the lives of people. So if you make the easy choices, your actions will be meager, or actions will be of low intensity. And when you make the hard choices, or when you go down the tough road, when you go against a storm, when you are rowing against a turbulent river or turbulent water, so in that hard choice, your actions will be tougher, because if you make hard choices, there will be tougher things ahead. And when things are tough ahead, only the tough, the physically and mentally tough, only the tough gets going. And I have um, talk about the reasons how this things, how this um, this difference unfold, because easy road, the easy choice will not help you gain in any experience. And if you don't have any experience, your experience will not be monetized in terms of life. So you are for life, um, what I would say, not fit enough. Don't get me wrong, but in terms of evolutionary biology or evolutionary genetics, this is how the evolution unfolds in life. You may have heard about natural selection. Natural selection is nothing but nature or how life selects any form of life. And any selection is incomplete without competition and test. The more you fight, the more you pursue, the more you hold out, the more experience you gain, the tougher you become. And when you have that edge, because the hard choices, however painful they are, and because they will be very painful, and those times of hard choices and actions, they will help you gain some edge, and this edge will be taken as a yes in favor of natural selection, that life will prioritize you. And this is an obvious thing, that if you have put in hours, if you have put in hours, years, blood and sweat into something, those actions, those actions will change something in you, or will bring some favorable changes. Those changes that will be pursued, selected, and favored by life. So those changes can be uh, uh, I'm sorry, those favorable changes are not possible with easy choices, and this is impossible. Even in not just in evolutionary dynamics, but in real life as well. Just suppose you want to build muscles. You want to build muscles. So the best way out, that you should hit gym, or you should do exercise on a regular and committed basis. And now this one is hard choice, because to become disciplined, committed, and actful, all these things take times and effort, and bring pain, which qualifies as hard choice. But if you want the easy choice, the choice where you don't hit any gym, you don't exercise, you don't go for any discipline, committed and actual things, and even after that you want muscles like Arnold Schwarzenegger, in that case, someone might say some medical procedures will help you out. But you know that this is not how it works. These medical procedures will change your phenotype, your outer experience. So outwardly, your body may seem pumped up, but inside, the your innards, your inner body is not ready for, and will not be ready for the changes, and this will backfire someday, in a very, you know um, medically merciless way. So As of now, I have distinguished between the easy versus hard choice. And my recommendation I is strong in the favor of hard choices. But someone will say that they have put in a lot of efforts which goes beyond their own capacity for own capacity, uh, the efforts which goes beyond the returns, the calculable returns. Like someone who has been preparing for something, who has been, I would say, dancing to be a solo dancer, and now this dancer has been rehearsing and practicing for years just to get a break somewhere in a theater or in a movie. But the the years of efforts is not yielding anything. She is not getting any calls, and the people with the connections and the easy choices they have got in, and she is still holding out. So both the things, her own capacity to keep pursuing this career of solo dancer, this is her own capacity is dwindling. It's getting down because she may be uh, she may be financially incapable right now to pursue such a thing, or the returns, if she believed, or if any theater director or movie director believed that an year or couple of years of practice is enough to be a solo dancer, but she has put in 4 or 5 years. So her practice, her years ha- is going beyond the calculable returns. In both the cases, many people, those in pursuits, they keep asking why is life is such a way that even after they have been pushing against everything, even if they are um, doing their best, their actions are not yielding any results. Their actions are not bearing fruit, and this becomes a cause of concern for many, even for myself, or any person with middle level standing, because at one we are uh, financially not that capable. Second thing, at the middle level we have a family to sustain, we have responsibilities, and both the things, our dreams get sacrificed. And if your dreams get sacrificed even after years of practice, it becomes a cause of concern, it becomes a cause of worry, it becomes a cause of an emotional backlash. In that case, when you have when you have chosen the hard road, you have gone down the hard road, and you've gone down the hard road in the hardest way, where you have outrun all your competitors, and even after that you are still biting dust, you are still licking dust, you are still not uh, good at something. In that case, people get demotivated, and they usually ask, how long this thing is going to be there, how long this pain is going to be there, why is life doing this to you, why their actions, why their rehearsals, their practice, their blood and sweat, why they are not gaining any results, and why is the Newton's law is not working here, why is gravity working overtime, why are they sad, and why do they feel sorrow about this. In that case, I would say the hard choice, when they made the hard choice, it was inherent in it. It was uh, hidden in this, that if they go for the hard choice, the the results would be unpredictable. In other words, the hard choice is called the hard choice because first it will be painful, second it will take a lot of efforts, a lot of pain, a lot of blood and sweat, and third there is unpredictability regarding the results. And this unpredictability is a major factor which makes these choices hard. Efforts and pain both are relevant, and both are calculated when it comes to defining what hard choices are. But this unpredictability, it really becomes a major factor when you go down the hard road. So what should you do? Because this thing scares. This thing will scare everyone. First, if you go down the easy road, you will not get anything. You will not get anything out of your own. You may resort to other illegal, unethical, immoral activities, and that may help you get something. But in the end, your own projection to the life and your own standing in the life, it will get diminished. You will not be able to face yourself in the same way uh, a person with a hard choice but little gains do. So now, what should you do in the situation when the easy is not going to get anything, but so is hard? If you go down the easy road, you will not get any experience. If you are not experienced, if you are inexperienced, you will not be monetized. You will not be selected for anything. You will be good for nothing. And if you go down the hard road, the results are same. You will not get anything, but you will have experience. You will be strong. And one more thing, the results. The person with the easy road, they will they will not get any results. Just and this is obvious because they have not put any efforts. So if there are no efforts, there will be no results. And the person with the hard choices, their results will be delayed. But those delayed results will be paid off in the full. Will be paid off in full. Means whenever your time comes, whenever life becomes um, merciful against for you, and this time will come. There will be a time when life understand that this individual is not going to yield back. This individual is not going to give up. This individual is going to hit back, fight back, no matter what the situation, no matter what the losses. And when life realizes this, and when you on your own realize this truth, that the hard choices are hard because of this thing, delayed results. In that situation, when life becomes merciful for you, you will be paid in full. So in the end, the hard choices are good. It it is only a matter of time. For many people in such a fast food kind of life, such junk food kind of life, people don't realize the value of hard choice. And as I have said, the unpredictability of result, or the onset, or even the idea of delayed results. You have been you want to go for hard choices right now, but your results might be delayed for years. You might get the your desired results 4 5 years down the lane. That might be true. I don't know. It all depends on how nature, how life selects. But there is a surety of results, even if the results are delayed, but you will get them. And the delayed results, as I have seen in my own life and within the lives of people, however you may want to curse life about it, that life is cruel, life is not giving you anything, life is holding back, life is life has stepped up on the supply of oxygen that goes in down your lane, down your veins. Even in that situation, when you want to uh, curse it, when you become demotivated, or when you don't see any reason behind this delay, in that situation, or for that situation, I would say, with my own and others experience, this delayed result had some reasons. It's not unreasonable. If we don't know it, you will not know it until you get to that thing. So don't give up. Keep the pursuit on. Make it hot pursuit. However you are, whatever situation you are, if you are sad, if you are sorrow, if you are burning up, if you have already burnt up, if if you are about to give up, if you don't find any reason, if you have lost faith, I would say keep the pressure on. The hard choice is hard because you have challenged life. When you go for the hard choice, you challenge a trillion time powerful entity. And when you challenge such a powerful thing, you must be ready for setbacks. Must be ready for setbacks. That's so life will throw setbacks, life will throw storms in your life, life will knock you down, and but in the end, it's it's good. Your results might be delayed, but you will you will be paid. Thank you.